is a kind of little, I guess, tutorial on how to use the Beauty Blender sponge for just doing foundation and concealer. So this was my finished look, but this is added mascara and some other little things which you will see towards the end of the video. But if you do want to see how to use one of these, then just keep watching. So as you can see, I have no makeup on as of now, so a little bit scary. Okay, so first I like to just start by taking a clip and clipping back my hair. It just makes it a lot easier to apply all the necessary products. Alright, so I have already started with a clean face, so I have washed my face, I've used my toner, and I've also applied lotion, and I've also, and after I let kind of all those steps set, I have already applied my primer, and the primer that I am using today is the Smashbox Photo Finish. This is oil-free, so this is a really nice primer. This is the Beauty Blender sponge that I have been using, and I love, love, love this thing. This is like my favorite thing. I don't always use it. Sometimes I use like a stippling brush, or stippling brush, however you say it, but every now and then if I want to just kind of get like a light coverage, I like to use this. This is already wet, so the thing with this is it just really blends it out really nicely, and it kind of, it'll lift some of the foundation that you've already put on, or that you've put on. So because of that, it gives you just a lighter feel, and so just kind of depending on what I'm doing that day, like if I just want a little bit of coverage for the day, like if I'm going out or whatever, then I will use this Beauty Blender brush, and I'll put the link down below where I got this. I got this really cheap. It was like maybe a couple of bucks, and they ship really, really fast. I can't remember the name of the website. I can try and pull it up, or when I remember, I'll put a little thing down below right here. So, okay, so for the foundation that I'm using, I am using the Loreal True Match LUMI. These are the new ones. I am, let's see, I am a W4, so it's a natural beige and warm. And I just like about that much. And I just start to kind of put it all over in dots, like so. I might have used a bit much on my finger, but that's okay, because with the sponge, I'm looking at the mirror over here that I have on my vanity. With the sponge, it's going to kind of help lift that, and I don't really care about that. Some people don't like that because they'll say it's like a waste of product, but I switch up my products quite often, or I'll do the sales where it's like buy one get one, or buy one get one half off, or whatever, which is what I got with these. These were buy one get one half off at Walgreens, I think. So it's really not that big a deal. Okay, so I'm just going to take my little sponge, and this is already wet, and I soaked this up with cold water. You don't want to use warm water just because that will open your pores, and you don't want to do that because it just makes it, your pores will start to get dirty, and which can cause breakouts. So with this, I'm just taking it, and I am just blotting it all over. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's already giving me this really, really pretty coverage just all over. And I just love this foundation so much. It's so nice. And I like to take the other side and just kind of roll that nicely in to the corners, and then I'll flip it back around. Missed a little dot right there. So make sure you get all the way into your hairline and down here on your neck, because you want to really blend that out. And the color is really nice. I don't know if you guys can tell, but so definitely a lot nicer. So So I'm just going to continue to just really blend it out. And that's it. This is all I do when I use this for the foundation portion. I mean, it's like I said, it's a really, really light coverage. I don't like to use a lot. So that's that. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on to concealing. I use 3 different ones, or 3 different products. The first product that the product that I've really been loving, and I did a haul on this little item, and it's from Pixi, and it is the Illuminating Tint and Conceal. I haven't used the Illuminating Tint yet just because it's a little dark for my face, but I used this little guy, and this is really, really awesome. I love this just to kind of cover like little spots that I may have, and it does a really great job. The other one that I like to use is the Loreal True Match, and it is just like this nice little liquid. I have it in Fair Light, and it just comes with this kind of like brush applicator, which is actually really nice. I actually just kind of get all the excess off on the side because you don't need a lot, or at least I don't need a lot for when I'm using that. And then the other one that I really like to use is the SheerCover. I got this in, I think, an influencer box or a My Glam box, I can't remember, but I absolutely love this SheerCover, and this is in light medium. For today, I'm just going to kind of show you, I'm going to use the True Match, just because I feel like I have some serious baggage going on today, so I'm going to kind of show you that. Plus the process with this, with the True Match concealer, is a little bit, there's more to explain. Okay, so with this, I just, for my corners of the eyes, I just come down in like a V, just like that, and then I kind of drag it across so it's like that. I'm going to do the other eye. And then I will put a little bit in the corners. Of my mouth, like this. And the only reason I do that is because it's a little bit dark right there. So I'm just going to take my ring finger and I'm going to gently blend this out. And I like to get pretty close to my eye right here, right where the waterline is, just so that I can kind of get rid of all that redness. And I like to come all the way up because my circles start pretty high. I'll sometimes blend it into my eyebrows up there so that my eye area is just nice and bright, and I just really conceal those dark circles. So I'm going to go over to the other eye, and I'm going to do the same thing. And you want to make sure that you use your ring finger because your ring finger uses less pressure than the rest of your fingers. So you just want to really lightly dab, come down into the V shape, and up. Blend it out kind of over your eyebrows. That's what I do, just for extra coverage. Alright, so you can kind of see it's a little bit brighter. Yes, I do have the bags, but that is just a matter of sleep. But it's nice and light now, which is what I like. Let me get that. So I'm going to go in here and just kind of lighten this part up right here because it's a little bit dark. So I'm just going to kind of lighten that up, and it just kind of makes my lips pop a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to use my Beauty Blender sponge again, and I'm just going to take the tip part, and I'm just going to kind of pat gently that whole area that I did, just to pick up kind of just to kind of set it for one, but to also just kind of pick up any excess concealer that I might have used so that it's not super cakey under my eyes, because that's the last thing that you want, is like your concealer to be cakey whatsoever. And I sometimes use a little bit too much, so this will just kind of help pick that up and blend it out. And like I said, I like to kind of roll it, pat and roll. And I'll do it down here as well. And that is it. So I have my foundation, my liquid foundation on, and my concealers on, and it was all by using the Beauty Blender sponge. The last thing that I usually like to do is I like to take a translucent powder, which I'm trying to get out of the drawer now, and I use this Airspun translucent extra coverage powder, and it looks like that, and I just put it in the cap, so I have about that much. And I take my big fluffy brush. This is just like a cheapy little brush. I'm actually going to get some brushes today at Ulta, so I'll probably be doing a collective haul soon. And I will just put this all over, just to set. Whenever you put liquid foundation on, if you guys don't already know, you need to use some sort of powder to set it. And so I use the translucent so that it doesn't mess with the color that I've already put down. But the translucent powder, or just powder in general, when you put it over the liquid foundation, it for me, I feel like it just kind of helps buff it out a little bit, but then it also helps kind of give you that matte color. So I don't know if you can tell, it's not as shiny, and it's a little bit more matte, and I feel better about it. Okay, so the last thing that I want to do really quick is I'm going to use my little Pixi ball concealer. Ball concealer, that's funny. And I'm going to put it on kind of the blemishes that I have, a little bit here on my cheek and then on my chin. And then I have like a small one right here by my eyebrow. So I'm just going to kind of pat it on just a little bit. You need like only the smallest amount. And then you're going to use your ring finger and just blend that out nicely. Now, I am not one for super coverage. I don't like to use a whole lot of makeup as it is. So if I have a couple of imperfections that show up, I'm not gonna like cake on a bunch of makeup to try and cover it, only because that's just the way it is. I don't like to use a lot of makeup, so if I have like some imperfections, it's not really that big a deal to me. If they're like really red, then I will obviously conceal a little bit more and use more product in order to hide that. But like I said, it's just who we are. We have imperfections, and I'm okay with that. So I just cover them the best that I can without doing more harm, as far as, you know, caking on a lot of products and makeup, because it's going to irritate it. So I just use makeup periodically, and so that kind of helps the healing process. So yeah, so that's it. I'm going to put on a little bit of mascara and let my hair down, and then I'll be back. Okay, so we are all finished with our very, very simple look using the Beauty Blender sponge. And that is it. I've just added a little bit of mascara to the top and bottoms, and then a small highlight to the tear ducts of my eyes, and a little bit on the outside. I did slight contouring to my cheeks, and then I added a little bit of lip color. And so this is and my hair is already just kind of waved from earlier, but so this is the final look. Just a little bit of mascara, and then a little bit of highlighting in my tear ducts, And then my favorite lip color at the moment, which I'm going to do a collective haul in just a couple of days because, like I said, I'm going to Ulta, and then I have some other things that I got on HotLook. So so that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions or comments, then put them down below, and then I will post everything down below under where, ooh, excuse me, under where it says Dakine. I will put the link for where I got this little sponge, and then I will also list all the products used and mentioned below Dakine. And don't forget to subscribe up at the top, and then if you guys could please go to my Facebook page and like that. That is down below in the description bar, and that will also be below Dakine and all of the products mentioned, so that will be towards the bottom. But if you guys could please just click on it and go check it out and like that page, that would be super awesome. So I hope that you guys have a good day or a good night, whatever it is, wherever you guys are at. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.